Here we are at our 2007 Rinker R2 sport boat for sale. We're here near Norris Lake. This boat has been used here locally. It's powered by a MerCruiser 350 mag inboard outboard engine with Bravo 3 Outdrive. Currently 645 hours showing on the hour meter. This tandem axle trailer is included. As you can see up here at the front of it, we do have a swing tongue, docking lights on the boat, as well as a swim board and ladder off the bow. Also one off the stern. That's the one I'm going to utilize here in just a moment to step up in the cockpit. We're here for our video walkthrough tour. As always, you'll find the current asking price of this one along with more information at our website, which is www.yournewboat.com. Once you make it to that website, you'll see the orange lettering. That'll let you know you're at the right place. Click the Find Your New Boat button and scroll down until you find this one. Again, this is the 2007 Rinker R2 sport boat for sale. As soon as you locate it on that page, you'll see the asking price right there. And then, of course, you'll be able to click into it for more details. To view all the specifications and contact us through there as well. You can contact us by phone, by text, by email. If you ever call us on the phone and get our voicemail and would like a return phone call, please do leave a detailed message, as we're often in areas without cell phone range. And if you don't leave a message, we won't know that you called. So here's our Bravo 3 dual prop outdrive. We've also got trim tabs, hydraulic trim tabs as well. On a boat this size, that is nice, especially if you've got it loaded down. And then as I climb up here on this extended swim platform, you'll also notice we've got a freshwater washdown right here. There's a small onboard freshwater tank. There's storage here in the back, which is where I have our bow filler cushions stowed away right now. We've also got a little ski tow eye right here. That's where you're going to want to pull tubers from. And then, of course, you've got the wake tower for skiers and wakeboarders. There's also going to be a filler cushion that will fill in this walk-through transom here. I've got it removed just for the video. I'm going to have photos of that at our website. And also a stereo remote back here near your swim platform. I should also point out we've got some storage space that's accessible on this hatch as well. And then when your filler cushion goes in place here, this pad right here just drops down out of the way. Filler cushion lays in right there on top of that. I'm going to raise that back up for now. And then this also will pull right out, and that will save some wear and tear on those seats to allow you to easily get from the swim deck to the cockpit without having to step on or over any of those seats. And I've just laid it back in place there. Now, one of the first things you'll notice is we do have a built-in igloo storage space right here, and that's also a Clarion subwoofer just next to it. Storage under your other seats here. And then right there in the center of the frame now is a mount for your cockpit table. That is also stowed away, and that is positionable in right here in the center of the cockpit, as well up in the bow, as well as in the bow area. So we do have the dual raised bolster seats here for your driver and passenger seat. And you've got about 14 cup holders throughout this boat. There's 2 that are going to be accessible just beside the driver's seat, another one up here on the helm, 3 more right behind it. So your driver is not going to get thirsty on this one. Cockpit sink as well. That's going to pull from that freshwater onboard tank. That's probably about a 5-10 gallon freshwater tank. I'll show you it here briefly. So we do have a tilt steering wheel here at your helm station. There's your trim tab controls. Tachometer with built-in hour meter, again 645 hours currently showing. Depth finder, and this is your perfect pass speed control or cruise control. That will allow you to set a desired speed, and it will hold the boat at that speed if you're pulling any wakeboarders or skiers. Engine trim gauge, and then here's your instrument cluster that's going to show your fuel, battery voltmeter, engine temp, and oil pressure. And a driver stereo remote and a VHF radio rounds out the items here at your helm station, along with that compass. Rear view mirror is a tower mount located just overhead of that driver's seat. Coming across to the passenger seat, we've also got the raised bolster, flip-up bolster passenger seat. And then here is your built-in head compartment. Now this has a set of board racks that are just temporarily stowed down there. That is a PortaPotti, and then that is your cockpit table that's stored up there as well. Before I leave the head compartment, I should turn around and show you this is our onboard Clarion Marine AM/FM CD auxiliary input CD changer stereo that's also satellite ready. We've got our Sirius satellite antenna right here, and then right here is the auxiliary input for plugging in MP3 or iPod player. There are 6 cockpit speakers, a subwoofer, and then 2 tower speakers mounted off your wakeboard tower. Tower mount Bimini top, and then you can also see we've got 1 set of board racks on that tower as well. The other set would attach to your driver's side. So now one of those 14 cup holders is currently equipped with a little wine glass holder that will pop in and out. That's just a nifty little insert, and then you've got either a waste bin or cooler storage there as well. Large in-floor ski locker, snap-in carpeting. We got a little bit dirty up here. This one could use a nice detailing. It's got some storage shelves built in just below that driver helm. And then here we've got a, let's see if I can operate this here. We've got a built-in wind block. Appears to be kind of stuck for the moment. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, that's going to slide over and block off your wind here for those chillier days, early and late season. So now walking into our bow area, we do have the bow filler cushions. Those are gonna lay right there in the center of the frame now and completely fill that in. Makes it really nice for having a spot to lay out in the sun. Storage under all these seats. Dedicated anchor storage here. And then just in front of me, that's that swim boarding ladder off the front. Pop-up stainless cleats throughout. There is a bow cover and a cockpit cover. And let's head on back, show you the engine compartment here. And here is that MerCruiser 350 mag multi-port fuel injected inboard outboard engine. Here's that small little freshwater tank. Again, that's probably about a 10-gallon tank. I'll try to have the exact capacity size of that listed at our website. And we do have a 75-gallon fuel tank. I know that one. And then here is your battery switch with dual batteries. Just mounted below that battery switch. Now those batteries were new in July of 2018, so those were just replaced. Nobody's gonna have to mess with those for a while. Again, 645 hours currently showing on that MerCruiser 350 mag engine. So that's gonna start to wrap things up here in the cockpit. I'm gonna try to show you the areas of wear and tear on this one. We've got a little bit of a slope in this seat pad right there. And then we've got some stretched seams and a few tears at the seams throughout in the upholstery, as well as some mildew up on the seats up here near the bow. Now, a lot of times, this up here near the top of that, these seat pads are the hardest to get out. A lot of your other stuff will come out. Sometimes that's stained all the way through. Let's move on back here. So I showed you that seam. And right over here on the back of this sun pad, we've got a small little tear at the seams as well. Another one right here. And we've also got a little built-in self-draining cooler there on your swim platform as well. So I'm gonna hop down and then try to get close around the exterior of the boat. Show you any wear marks on it. We've got a few little cockpit snaps that have pulled off. A lot of scratching in your decaling. And this is just a water line here. That's gonna come right off with a little bit of scrubbing. This right here is down into the fiberglass. That's what we would call dock rash. You've got some of that along your rub rail. That's a stainless rub rail. And then some scratching and dock rash along your decaling on both sides. Yep, thought that was a piece of dirt, and it was. Another mark into the fiberglass here, and here, a little bit here. This is a 2007 model boat. Another line here. There's your docking lights, stainless insert, and a few little marks up here along the bow edge. That's very commonplace. Few little marks are over here at your center of your keel line. And the driver's side I don't think was nearly as bad, just had some scratching in the decaling. So this is going to start to wrap things up for our 2007 Rinker R2 sport boat, wake and ski boat for sale here near Norris Lake. Do offer this subject to buyer inspection. Again, contact us through our website. Tires look free of dry rot, and you've got really good tread on there, but they do look like they've got some age on them. And this is, I should also point out, this is Tandem axle trailer. Of course, the swing tongue, I mentioned that earlier, but it's also got dual brakes, and this is a large boat. So that is handy for those that are looking to trailer on a regular basis. So thank you again for joining us. You can contact us through the website. And actually, before I leave you here, I'll show you that filler cushion for that sun lounge is right here. I've just pulled it out while I've shot the video, so I can get in and out without having to step on that seat myself. So that's in pretty good condition. All right, thanks again for joining us. That'll wrap things up for this one. Look forward to seeing you next time.